a brutally honest book of the modern Mexican immigration experience, a vivid example of how poverty and immigration can destroy a family. This book should have a long shelf life. One of the 15 best books of 2012, with 4.7 out of 5 stars in Amazon. The Distance Between Us, a book written by the modern wife, and most importantly, the award-winning novelist and memories, Reina Grande, is a book which tells us the story of Reina Grande herself and everything that she went through when both of her parents decide to go to El Otro Lado in order to give to her and to her siblings a better way of living. But is she going to get a better way of living after they both make that decision? We are going to see that. In the first part of the book, Mi Mama Me Ama, there are many important things that are introduced, such as the place of location, which is in the country of Mexico, the city of Iguala in the state of Guerrero, a very mountainous place. The main characters are introduced, such as Mago, which is the older sister, Carlos, which is the middle brother, and Reina Grande, which is the little one, the youngest. In the first part of the book, we see how they have been abandoned by both of their parents, and they are going to be living with Abuela Évila, which is their paternal grandmother. In this place, and through many chapters, we are going to see how the 3 siblings are not very loved in that house. Characters such as Abuela Augurio, the Emperatriz, and cousin Évila are introduced. In the second part of the book, it is when the mother of the 3 children arrived. She comes to Mexico again because she knew that her husband was cheating on her, and that's why she decided to come back to Mexico. In this part of the book, we are going to see how the 3 siblings are going to be living in Abuelita Chinta's shack. In this part of the book, we are going to see how she actually loved the 3 children, but according to the economy, they are going to be struggling to survive with the help of her mother. After being suffering in Mexico for many years, the 3 siblings have the opportunity, thanks to their dad, to immigrate to the United States, to El Otro Lado, which is the place of location of the second book, The Man Behind the Glass. In this part of the book, we can summarize it in a very easily way because it tells us a story of how they are going to be adapting and growing up in the United States in the house of their dad and his new wife, Mila. We are going to be looking to aspects of education, health, economy, and of course we are going to be looking to an improvement in the life of the 3 children, or teenagers in this case, because they are growing up. And we are going to be looking at how their life are going to be changing and the decisions that they are going to be making. But of course, it is not going to be very easy. An analogy can be considered a comparison between 2 things according to a similar resemblance. With that being said, Reina Grande wrote many analogies in her book, such as the analogy of the concept distance in the first and the second book, the analogy of the vocabulary itself in the first and the second book, the analogy of the lies as well. There are many external references too, such as the role of the woman in society in those days, and the amnesty program supporting immigrant people and their green cards and applications, thanks to the President Reagan, which gives us an idea of the social context of the United States in 1987. With that being said, the purpose of a memoir is to make us understand, the readers, a situation, and does Reina Grande make us understand the way of living that she had? I think she does. My favorite book out of the two of them was Mi Mamá Me Ama's book. It was like watching a soap opera. My favorite part of that book was La Quinta Castrejon moment, in which the entire family were selling cigarettes and snacks in the quinceañeras parties, in wedding parties. My favorite part of the second book was Reina Grande's quinceañeras party. It was a very heartbreaking moment. There are things that I didn't like of the book, actually, such as Reina Grande, at the end of the book, did not go deeper into explaining the ending of each character that was in the story, such as Tia Emperatriz, Betty, Leonardo. I am a person that likes to know what happened at the end of the book, of each character. Also, I think that a wasted moment, which I think it could have been explained more, was when the entire family returned to Mexico after many years living in the United States. I think it was a very wasted moment. And I didn't stop hating my name until many years later, when I realized that it was not a name to be ashamed of, but one to live up to. I am totally in agreement with this quote of Reina Grande's book, because Reina Grande, your book belongs to the royalty. The purpose of this book is very well accomplished. I think the memories and the personal sharing of this book are going to be alive for many years. The usage of first person, the personal experiences, which are very well detailed, make this book an award-winning book and a bestseller. The people who is not familiarized with the immigration business, even they are going to be feeling that they are part of this dark world. My grade for this book is a 9. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I really recommend this book. See you in another episode of The Joy of Reading with Javier Moreno. Bye!